Welcome back. As we showed you tonight, the Penguins get an overtime 2 points, 6-5. Big save by Matt Murray on a penalty shot to Brad Marchand. Set up the overtime winner, Kessel to Malkin, and they come back from a 2-goal deficit to win big for them as they go to a bye week. It's time to also reflect on what they've done so far, where they are, and what they need. So, Andrew Fillipponi, when you look at this team right now, can they win a Stanley Cup with the roster they currently have?
No, they can't. The only team 5-on-5 that's worse than them is Arizona. Last I checked, the vast majority of hockey is played at even strength,
especially in the playoffs.
So, I mean, if they want to make a 1992 trade all over again, get rid of Coffey in one deal, get rid of Mark Recchi in another, and really toss things up, then maybe. But I think it's going to take something massive for them to three-peat. So.
I think we're looking at a different team right now than we were even a couple of weeks ago with the call-up of Daniel Sprong, with Matt Murray. I think we saw a little bit of a return to form from Murray in the third period, and I only made 6 saves, I think it was, after he came in for Jari. But he made the big save on Marchand on the penalty shot. And I think he's been pushed or felt pushed a little bit by Tristan Jari the last couple of weeks. And it's an opportunity for him to find his game again. That's the biggest story. I think you get Matt Murray back to where he was the last couple of years. That's your biggest addition headed down the stretch, is a goalie who actually looks like a guy who can carry a team through a round of the playoffs.
I don't know if they need to do what Andrew's talking about, but I don't know that they're good enough as constituted right now to win a Stanley Cup. So they've got to do something. And to me, it's find somebody to be the third-line center. I think that is the biggest issue that they have, and I think they have the pieces that they can go out and make a deal that makes sense. It's got to be somebody that can either score goals or really lead the scoring goals, and that helps their bottom 6 out.
I know Mike Sullivan doesn't like it at all, but I like Jake Guentzel as the third-line center. I know people are going to argue about his size and can he get in front and do the dirty work, all that kind of stuff. I like him as a third-line center. He's gifted with the puck. He can skate. We've seen him work well with Kessel on that third line the last couple of games. I think they've got their third-line center. I think it's Jake Guentzel, but I know Sullivan doesn't want to go that way. They want somebody who's a little bigger, a little more physical, maybe a little bit more of a...
To that end, let me ask you this. They also have spread out their star power. They have Crosby on one line now with Sprong and Simone. They have Malkin on another line. They have Kessel on that third line. Is that the best way to go, Andrew, for them, to spread all that talent out as opposed to 2 really good top 2 lines?
I like the model that they used to win their first Stanley Cup, which was to have a Crosby, Malkin, Kessel spread out over 3, and then it forced the opposing coach to really pick his poison. But I don't know, and I disagree with Chris. I don't think right now they have the type of distributor at the third-line center spot to get the puck to Kessel in places that are advantageous for him to score. So until that happens, I keep Kessel with Malkin.
Well, the one thing I will say is by moving Kessel down, you have actually added, some offense to the bottom 6, which is one of the biggest problems they've had. They haven't been able to. They're not good 5-on-5. That's one of the biggest reasons, because they can't score, in their third and fourth line. So moving Kessel down there makes sense. But again, Mike Sullivan doesn't want to long-term have Jake Guentzel as a center. So I think they're going to have to go out and get a center.
I think the other nice part about spreading out the big names across all 3 lines is you open up spots next to Sidney Crosby. And one of the most entertaining things I saw this weekend, aside from the 6 goals to beat the Bruins tonight, was Sidney Crosby on the bench between Dominic Simone on one side, Daniel Sprong on the other side. He's got the iPad and he's talking to them, and he's going over film right there on the bench with those young guys. I love the way Sprong and Crosby played together the other night in Brooklyn, and I think that's one of the most important parts of spreading guys out. You get guys playing next to Crosby like Sprong, who are young and talented and are going to be in the spots where he expects them to be.
I do think 5-on-5 continues to be an issue. As Andrew said, though, you cannot have the second worst 5-on-5 numbers and expect to do well in the playoffs. So somehow that's got to change. You cannot live and die with the power play. The #1 power play in the NHL, pretty good penalty killing, and yet they still struggle 5-on-5. That's got to change. We're going to take a break here. When we come back, we'll talk some basketball with you. West Virginia, could they be on the way to a #1 ranking? Yeah, Bob Huggins and his team doing well. We'll talk about that and more when we continue right here on the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown.